Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome. I'm so happy you're here. My name is Tuba and I'm a crochet artist and a designer, and on this channel I share videos related to crochet. So if that is something you're interested in, come join in and subscribe. So in today's video I have decided that I will be working on two things only, and I will be putting my focus into those two things only without getting distracted. Hopefully, if you know me, you know I get distracted really easily, and I will try to keep my focus to those two things. And those two things are my two new designs. One is an amigurumi design and the other one is my new garment design. So yes, some of the clips that you will see in this video have been recorded in December. Today is January 4th, and I noticed that I have not recorded the introduction for this video. I just jumped into the things. Yeah, it was so random. I was like not in the recording mode, but I was still like recording some clips of certain things that I thought were important and I would like to include in the video. So yes, that is how it went, and here I am recording the introduction of that video. So the very first thing that I would like to work on is my what was that? It's sitting right. Oh my god. The cow snuggler. The cow snuggler. So I have already designed that. I was making the Highland variant when I did my last Christmas market of 2025, and since then I have not touched it. It is sitting in a bin under my desk staring at me constantly, but I have not yet completed it. But I have already started writing the pattern for it. I have it written in my notebook and everything. All of the steps are already in there. I just have to like transfer it over to the computer and make a draft out of it. So that is the very first thing that we will be doing. We will be completing the draft of this pattern, creating a tester call for this pattern, sending out the tester call, recording some content around it, and also complete the Highland variant of that cow snuggler. And the second thing is also like we'll be doing the similar things for that pattern as well. So second one is a garment design, as you'll see in the next clips that will follow after this clip. And yeah, I have already like started the draft of it. Again, I have all the numbers that I need. I just need to write down the instructions of it. So yes, that is something that we need to do. I will try to finish off the draft and the first piece that I am creating right now during this week, and hopefully I will post a tester call in the next week, hopefully. I was aiming for third week of January, so I do have like I think another week to work on it. But yeah, that is how the timelines are looking like, and so I will take you back in the past and give you all of the information about like whatever. So okay, hello everyone. So today is December 29th, and for you I know it has just been like a few seconds, but for me it has been a hot minute since I came on here and recorded any video. So with I think the holiday time when everything slows down, I tend to get slower as well, and this year usually I'm like really anxious around this time because things have slowed down and I just cannot find my rhythm with anything. But this time I rested. I really rested, not like physically a lot, but mentally I rested a lot. I was away from my business stuff. I did not record any videos. I did not think about recording any videos and stuff, but in the background I was working on some projects, and I will show you those in a minute. But I wanted to give you an update about the pink sweater that I showed you, that I made within a day or so. If you remember, I told you like I did not keep in mind the length of the sweater, and it was like a little bit tight on my hips, but I think it was just because the material that I was trying it on. So I was trying it on the sweatpants, and I think the material of the yarn was rubbing off with the sweatpants material, and it was not really comfortable, and that is why it felt tighter on my body. And I tried it out. I wore it outside on a grocery trip of sorts and like a day out, and I really loved wearing it. I still haven't taken any pictures in that sweater, but I think I should take pictures at this point and like put them in the video here. If I have any pictures, I'll just put them for you in this video. Otherwise, you can just take my word for it. I really enjoyed wearing that sweater, although it is really warm. I knew for a fact that it is going to be warm because it is chunky weight yarn, and you cannot wear it inside, but for a day trip outside of your home, I think it's a great piece. And also, like, when you don't have to wear bulky jackets for a milder winter of sorts, it is going to be a good piece to wear outside, and it will cover you well enough, like instead of the jacket. So yes, I really loved wearing it, and that like boosted my morale quite a lot, because initially I was like, oh, I made a mistake, and I was really like thinking whether or not I should continue with the design that I wanted to make next, because I had quite a lot of fails. As I posted a video today and I talked about the fact that there were a lot of fails for me this year, and that puts you in a negative headspace of sorts, and that was really taking a toll on me, right? So I think I needed that win for me to like jump back on my feet and start working on something else that kind of motivates me, right? So yes, I think that design and that project did put me in a positive headspace, and finishing my the vintage granny square sweater, that also like brought that win for me. And I think I am right now kind of motivated to work on more designs. I know I told you I will be working on the snuggler variant of my cow pattern, and I already started working on it, but it has been sitting in my whip pile since the market happened, and I haven't looked back on it. And I'm thinking I will make it a priority this week and try to finish it off. It's Monday today, and I do have enough time, I think, during this week that I can finish it off, write a pattern, and maybe put out a tester call in the next week. So that is something on my agenda. But the thing that I am really excited about and really excited to show you, and I think I'm at a point where I can show you that, is my next pattern, and that is this. Let me show you. So it is going to be a dress. It is going to be a spring dress basically. I'm making it in cotton yarn, and it is size 3 weight yarn, so it is not going to be as warm. And also the texture on this, as you can see, it is like a bit what do you say, it has holes in it basically. So it is going to be like a good piece for transitioning weather, whether it is like fall or spring that you want to wear it, and it is going to be a good piece that you can sport during that weather. So I am aiming to put out a tester call for this somewhere around the 3rd week of January, because I think that will allow people to have enough time to start crocheting it and maybe wear it during March, or yeah, March. So because that is the time that you can really wear it. But yeah, this is something that I'm working on, and it took me quite a lot of like effort to come to this point. I have been working endlessly on like making the maths right and everything. I did a few revisions of it over the past couple of days, and I had to redo the maths quite a lot of times while I was making it and all of that. So yes, I am at a point where I was finally happy to show it to you, and this is how it is looking like. I'm just, I think, 2 rows short of where I can start making the dress part, the skirt part of it, and I think it is a good length now. Yes, it is a good length. So yes, I'm also thinking of making it like a small sleeve variant, like the half sleeve variant and a full sleeve variant. But since I don't wear half sleeves, I won't be like able to take pictures of half sleeves, but I will create a variation of the half sleeves in my mats, and like have that option for people, because people do really love wearing half sleeves. And yeah, so that is the plan for it. I already have a name for this dress as well, but I will do a full proper revelation of it in another video. Today I wanted to talk to you about like the fact that how sometimes when you are in a negative space, headspace, and you need some wins. And I think it is very natural for us, especially as artists, when we are in a slump, to do something where it brings back that motivation, because otherwise it's really hard to keep going. For example, as an artist, people, when they are just making and making and making, they're not receiving any response, or like they do not see any value in their work. It always helps when you go back to the basics and like try out something that you are good at, and then just see for yourself and remind yourself why you're doing it and how good you are at a thing that you do. And I think for me, that was the sweater that I made, and the fact that I was able to complete it within a day, in less than 24 hours. I think that was the reminder for me that I'm good at doing this, right? And also the fact that I'm able to do this and that I enjoy doing it, because that sweater was something that came into my mind, and I was like able to put my thoughts into action, and like was able to create something out of it. That was a reminder for me that I enjoy doing it, I am good at doing that. And also it doesn't have to be all about money and stuff. So I know it hurts when you are putting a lot of effort and expecting a return and it doesn't come, but that moment and that sweater, I think it holds an importance in my journey, because it reminded me of why I'm doing it. And yeah, so that is the crux of what I wanted to say here. And about this dress, when I started making it, I had quite a lot of options to choose from my stash to make this dress in, because I do have a lot of yarn in acrylic as well. So this unit behind me, this IKEA Calyx unit, it is filled with acrylic yarn. And so when I was looking for options, this option stood out to me. I had purchased this yarn for another project, and I accidentally bought two packs of 3 skeins for 2 different projects. So I did not know that I already had this one in stock, and so like I restocked it, and I had, I think, 6 of these in my stock. Anyhow, I thought that I had 6 of these. I started using it. I did not realize how much yarn this stitch is going to eat up. I already finished 2 skeins, and I have this 3rd skein with me right now, and I thought maybe I have one more in my stash. And I've been looking up and down all in my stash, and I cannot find this yarn. So this is Bernard Softy cotton yarn. It is more of a worsted weight than it is lightweight, although it does say on it that it is a lightweight yarn, but in my opinion it is not a lightweight yarn. It is more of a worsted weight yarn. So I might have to order more of this yarn. I wanted to like make use of the yarn that is already in my stash and finish it off and not have to buy more yarn. But turns out for every project that I start, I end up ordering more yarn, because the yarn that is in my stash is not enough for a project. So I don't know, maybe I can stop at making a shirt out of it and then like maybe make a dress variant in another color. That is another good idea, because I've already done the mats, and like the shirt variant is going to be like simple enough, and I'm thinking about it, because I don't know. I don't want to order more yarn in this color, because this color, it doesn't speak to me that much on its own. Otherwise I'll be left with more yarn than I need. So yeah, let me just think on it, and I'll report back to you once I have made up my mind and if I have any more updates to give you. Right now I'm just left with this much yarn, and I think I will be able to like just finish up the row that I've started, and then I can move on to sleeves and then see if I can just leave it as a shirt and order more yarn in a different color and make a dress out of it. But yeah, we'll see. Okay guys, so welcome back. Now that you are all caught up with whatever was happening with the design and everything, I will give you some more updates and plans of what I want to do today. So today is Sunday and I have to complete the video that will go live tomorrow. But aside from that, I also have decided that I will finally take the pictures in both of the sweaters that I recently made, which you saw in my last video, which is going live tomorrow basically. So on 5th of January, the video that you have seen, I will be taking the pictures in both of those sweaters, and finally you'll be able to see those in this video. Anyhow, so that is on the agenda today, and while I'm taking pictures, I will also record some videos around those sweaters. I have a vague idea in my mind of what I want to do with those videos, but yeah, I'll record that content, and also I will continue working on the garment that I am working on currently, and I will show you what it looks like right now. So give me 1 second. Okay, so the last time I showed you this garment, we did not have the sleeves, and we were contemplating making it into a shirt of sorts. But I went with the original plan. Now we have sleeves, as you can see, like we have 2 sleeves attached to this already, and we are on to the dress part of this design. So yeah, this is what it is looking like right now. I am making the skirt part, and I've made, I think, yeah, I'm on my 3rd row, and it is taking forever to like do the dress part. I noted down the time. So for 20 minutes I was working on a row, and I was not able to complete it. So so this is how long it is taking me to like crochet 1 row. So it is going to take me some time, but hopefully we'll be able to like complete it this week, because yeah, it is just straightforward. We are just repeating a row, the same row over and over and over again. And yeah, that is all the updates that I have for you. And I'm like, in the beginning, I was not really sold on this color, but as the time is passing, I'm growing, like this color is growing on me. I'm really liking the color. The only thing that I'm a bit concerned about is that the neckline seems a little tight on the head. When you are like putting it on, it feels a little tight on head. I like the placement of where it sits on your neck, but I think some people might not like the fact that it is a little tight when you are trying to put it on. Other than that, I don't have any issues. I really wanted like a taller neck with it. I like those necklines, especially like when you are wearing it in the weather where like they can be like, it can be a little chilly. You want something that covers your neck as well. And I don't know, I have a preference, and I think that reflects in all of my designs, but I have thought of a solution for that as well. So I will be including some instructions on how you can broaden the neckline if you prefer to have a like broad neckline. So yes, that is something that I am intending to do. Another thing that I have included in this pattern is that how you can make like half sleeves and not like the full sleeves, because some people during the transitioning weather as well, they would like the half sleeves version. So those are the instructions that will be included in this pattern. And you can also like make it into a shirt. So I will include the instructions of that as well. So right now it is a crop shirt of sorts, but I will be including instructions on if you want like a full length shirt or a crop length shirt or whatever, you can do that. So yes, and also there will be a dress version. So this is going to be like a very unique piece where you can like make it however you want. Half sleeves, a shirt, full sleeves shirt, a dress with half sleeves, a dress with full sleeves, a dress with like a deeper neckline or a mock neckline. So yeah, there will be a lot of customization options available, and I think I will need more testers for this design, because I will request everybody to like try out all those variants so that we can see like how it looks like when it is finished in, for example, half sleeves shirt design, full sleeves shirt design, half sleeves dress design, a deeper neckline design, and all of that stuff. So yeah, so I will be needing some more testers than usual for like testing out the different variations of this dress. So keep your eyes peeled. I will be posting the tester call whenever it is ready. Maybe it is towards the end of this video, but that is me being very wishful. So yes, I'll keep you posted on what happens with that. And yeah, that is all. Oh, I also wanted to show you some of my shopping haul. So I finally bought this thing. This is like an umbrella of sorts where you can like make cakes with the hanks of yarn. I am still struggling to use this. I have tried to use it yesterday and I did cake up some of my yarn, but yeah, I think I still need to figure out how to use it properly. My issue is that like this thing, it keeps like coming out of this hole that it is in here. I don't know, it doesn't get tighter than this, and for some reason it keeps coming off when I try to like move it up. This whole thing comes off, and it is like really wobbly. I think it is not like a very good quality thing. I tried to find like some good quality ones, but all I was finding online were the variations of this. So this is what we have. I'll try to make it work and maybe keep my eyes out for a good quality one online, but this is going to work for now. I don't have like a lot of yarn that I'm caking up, but yeah, that is an update that I needed to give you. And I also bought myself this yarn holder as well. To be very honest, I think I won't be using it as much because I do the center pull on my yarn, but the cakes that I am making with this one, maybe I'll be using this holder for that purpose. But it looks really pretty. I don't know, I was really sold on this one, so I bought it. I had my eyes on it for a very long time and I finally splurged and I bought it. I'm really happy with how strong the magnet is. It stays in place. Like I have tried to use it while working on this dress that I'm making, and it really does work. So yeah, I'm really happy with this. The quality is good. It looks amazing. Even when it is sitting on a desk, it looks like a good thing to like use as a display piece of sorts. I can put on like some cuter yarns in here to use it as a display piece if I end up not using it for actual yarn holding. But yeah, I am really happy with this. It was really easy to assemble as well, and it looks good. That is all that I wanted to catch you up on. So I'll continue working on my video and then I will give you all the updates about what I'm doing as the week progresses. So yes, I'll see you later. Hello everyone, so today is Friday, it's 9th of January and it's currently like 4 p.m. At the moment. I just finished work and I realized I did not record any updates throughout this week, and I have a reason for that, but I'm here to give you all the updates and the rundown of my whole week. So yes, let's just get into it. So I know I started this video by telling you that we will be focusing on two main things for this week, which is my two new designs, and we will also be making progress on the draft of these designs and finish one draft. And I think I said that we'll make some progress on the other one and not complete it. I hope I said that and I was not over ambitious when I was making my to-do list for this week. And can you guess what happened during this week? And you can make some guesses in the comments below. I'll give you a few options here and you can put your guesses in the comments below. Was I able to finish everything that I said that I was gonna do? Number 2, did I finish half of what I said that I will do? I think those are all the options. Or number 3, I did not finish anything at all. Okay, yeah, there are 3 options. So you make some guesses in the comments below, and I'll tell you that I was able to make some progress, but I was not able to finish anything that I mentioned on the list. And yeah, that is the update for you, and I will give you a rundown of why that happened. So I'll show you the progress I was able to make on each of those projects. So the snuggler that I was working on, the body is complete, and just being like really transparent here, I worked on it this morning. So it was, I think, done till the thighs were made, and I just completed everything else. And I am currently working on the face, and I've already made the snout. I'm onto the head portion, and I think it should be smooth sailing from here. Snout gives me quite a little of like trouble. I had to like look back and follow my own pattern to make this snout. Anyhow, so snout is done. I'll be making the head, and hopefully tonight I will be able to finish this, and I'll come back here in the morning and show you the progress on this one. But I am very certain and very hopeful that this snuggler is going to be completed by tomorrow morning. So yes, I am giving myself a challenge of sorts for this one, and hopefully this will be completed. Now on to our next project related to this snuggler, the draft. I already started working on the draft. I have to like copy paste some of the things from my actual like sit down cow pattern. For example, the head, I did not change anything from that. The horns, the ears, they all remain the same, so there's not a lot of work. But I don't know, when there is not like a lot of challenge in the work, I find it very monotonous and very like not appealing and not motivating in a sense. And so like I keep avoiding it. I know if I sit down and give it like top half an hour max, I will be able to like bring it into a shape, and I will have that rhythm that I will be able to complete it. But for the life of me, I was not ready to like do that. But hopefully tomorrow I will have time, because I'm working throughout the day. So by this time in the evening, I am not willing to put in any mental work into anything at all. I just want to relax, sit down, watch some TV, crochet something that does not require me using my brain or anything. So yes, that is what was happening throughout this week. And so we have not made the draft. We have started the draft. We have decided on the design of the draft. We have made, I think, 2 or 3 pages already, but we have not completed the draft. So that is the update on that. Now moving on to my second design, which was the dress design. I have very exciting updates for you, but that's not the end of it. So let me just show you what I have been able to do so far. So this is how the garment is looking like right now, and it is looking absolutely stunning. I was really impressed by the look of it. Like initially, I know I told you I was not really sold on this color, but the more I work with this color, the more I love it. And I have tried it on a few times. I will put the pictures of like the progress that I was able to make on like certain days, and I tried it on before bed every time I wanted to, and I've like documented that progress and everything. And so this is how long it is right now. I still have to make a few more rows. Not few more rows, I have many rows to cover the ground. So yes, it is going to be like almost equal to the length of skirt that I have right now. This length of the skirt, it is like, I'm finding it really awkward, especially when you put it on. Maybe some people will prefer it. I don't like it personally. So I will be going with the original length that I had in mind, which is like the knee length almost. And so for that, I'll have to make at least 20 more rows for this dress for it to be complete. Now, what was a challenge with this dress? So the challenge that I faced with this dress is that I'm really loving the texture of the stitch that I've used, but this stitch is a big yarn eater, if that is like a term or something. It consumes so much yarn that I can't even believe. So I know I told you that I started with this color because I had 3 skeins of it in my stock, and I thought I had like more, but turns out I only had 3, right? And I also told you that I ordered more yarn, which was a pack of 3, and I thought that is going to be sufficient for this project, and I will not be buying any more yarn for this project. Turns out I was wrong. I was really wrong. So what happened was that I finished that yarn and I was not even like a few rows into the skirt. So I ordered a pack of 3 again, and I'm already on to like the end of my first skein from that, and I have just 2 skeins left. I'm really hoping that I don't have to order any more yarn, because it is not just that it is eating a lot of yarn for me. It is also a concern that when I put it out to testing, people might not want to test it out because it is eating so much yarn. And I am only making like size 2, which is for 34 bust size. And my designs, they go up to 64 inches or 65 inches. So imagine that. It is half of that. And obviously when you are making those many inches, there is a lot of surface area to cover, and then there's a lot of length to cover as well. So the rows are also going into account there. So I'm not too sure, like I've already used 7 skeins, and if I'm using like almost 8-9 skeins on my size, you can only imagine how many skeins like a large, extra large 5XL might need to like finish this design. I don't know. You can save some yarn on like the sleeves part of it. If you don't like long sleeves, you can just save some yarn, but that is not even like half the skein of yarn. I don't know. No, that is going to be 2 skeins of yarn, because each of the sleeve, it took almost 1 skein of this yarn. So yeah, you're going to save at least 2 skeins of yarn, but for larger like sizes, it multiplies exponentially, it grows. So I'm a little worried with that. And the other reason was that I did not realize how long it takes me to like complete 1 row. And I thought I was like, I am a fast crocheter, I am. And I thought I was being really quick making 1 row, but on the skirt portion specifically, I put a timer and I measured. I'm taking 20 minutes without any breaks, without any interruptions, like not worrying about the tangles or anything, like not dealing with any of the stuff. And if I just crochet, it takes me almost 20 minutes to finish just 1 row. So you see where the struggle is and why I was not able to complete any of the projects that I set out to do. And I'm completely okay with that. It's because I can see that I was able to make progress, and I loved the progress that I was able to make. When I try this dress on, it fits really perfectly on my body. It looks like really pretty, really feminine. It is everything that I had imagined it to be, and it is not really bulky as well. I was like, maybe it is more of a worsted weight yarn than it is lightweight, because I initially wanted to make it in lightweight. It is going to be really warm and it is going to be really bulky, and I might not like the fit of it. I had all of those concerns, but when I tried it on, I really fell in love with this. And I don't want to say anything else. Just know that I love this dress. I love this dress to infinity. I can't explain. So I'm really loving this dress. I know I am saying this again and again, but this shows that how much I love this dress. And that is why my concerns, they make me a little like sad as well if people don't want to like test it out, just because of the fact that it requires so much yarn. So it is going to be really expensive to test this dress. So yeah, that is my only concern. Anyways, I love this dress. If people are not willing to test it out, maybe I can put it out as a free pattern of sorts on my blog, with like measurements and how you can tweak it to your own sizes and your own measurements, but that is TBD. I'll decide on that, but I'll first survey the market and see if people are willing to test this dress out for me, but if not, then we can pivot and go in some other direction. And also I wanted to share another exciting update with you. So while dealing with the stress of everything, I took a detour. I took a pause from crocheting and I tried out something that I have been wanting to try out for a very long time, and I finally took the plunge and I finally tried it. And also, like, it happened just on a whim. Let me just narrate the whole story. So my friends were over here on a dinner one day, and their daughter, she just asked me if I had like some other activity other than crocheting that I was doing that night, and she asked me like if I do something else, and I told her like that I had tools for embroidery and stuff that I had never done. She's like 6 years old, and so she was like, why don't you try that, because I want to see how you do that. And so like I just went in, I brought my tools out, and we just sat down. I didn't know anything about embroidery, but we started it, and I enjoyed it so much. It was so therapeutic, and I was so engrossed that I completed it the next day. I did not put it down until I was done with it. And so I revealed to you my very first embroidery project, and here it is. It's so pretty. I love it. I cannot believe like this is the first embroidery project that I did. I'm really impressed with how neat it looks. I know there are certain areas, if you look closely, you can see the outline of all the design in the background, and it's specifically said to cover all of that blue marks because it is not going to fade away with wash. So they're still showing, but I don't mind that. This is my first attempt and it is really good. I tried to embroider my name in the bottom as well. I don't know, I really wanted to give it a try, and I like it. I really like it. I learned 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 types of stitches with this one single project. So if you're wondering, this is an embroidery kit, a beginner's embroidery kit that you can find on Dollarama. I purchased it almost like 1.5 years ago, if I'm being correct. It might be like 2 years, but I don't remember exactly. So it has been sitting with me for quite a long time, and I was always like pushing it back, and I finally did it. And I kept thinking all the time that I was doing this, why did I kept delaying it for so long? Like I don't know. So now I want to like put it in a frame and display it on the wall behind me, because I want this wall to be filled with artwork that I make myself, be it like some paintings, be it like the embroidery projects, be it maybe a tapestry project that I might make in the future. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. So yes, we might be doing that. So anyhow, this is going on my wall, and if you are wondering why am I not like putting this directly on the wall, is because I bought this kit to reuse the hoop to make other embroidery projects as well. So we will be doing that. I was in Walmart last night and I was looking at embroidery floss and everything, but I could not decide. I will have to have a project in mind, and then I will go back to like either Dollarama, Dollar Tree, or maybe Walmart and purchase some embroidery supplies. And yes, not embroidery supplies. I only need this cloth, and I only need some floss. So those two things. I have the needles, I have the hoop, so we are good with that, and I will make some more projects of embroidery. So you can expect to see some embroidery projects in the future. So I think this embroidery project was such a good distraction from my regular programming and my stress of crocheting, and like stress that I was not being able to make the progress that I wanted to make on my projects, and like it sort of reset my mind. And yeah, I'm really satisfied with whatever I was able to achieve throughout this week, which is like really new for me as well. I usually get really anxious if I'm not able to complete the things that I have on my mind or that I've planned to do throughout a week, throughout a day, or something like that. But I was able to see things differently this week. I was able to see the progress that I was able to make throughout this week. I was able to like acknowledge that I was not free from other responsibilities. Life was still happening. I had like a lot of things to do on a regular basis, and that crocheting was something that I was not able to do, and that is completely okay. I was still making progress, and I think sometimes we need to remind ourselves that progress, whether it is slow, is still some progress. This is not failure that we were not able to make fast progress. It still shows our determination, and I think crochet is a slow craft in nature, and we need to accept the fact that some things take time. So this project was supposed to be slow, and it is slow, so I need to just accept that fact and move on. What can I do about it? Like I cannot crochet like mad person and like end up in a hospital with like injured arm. I need to be mindful of that as well, and I was able to, as you can see. So I have accepted the fact that sometimes projects do take time, and I need to give that time to those projects if they are taking that time. So I don't have to rush everything. So those are the reflections from this week, and I think those are good reflections as well. I'm happy that I learned something new about my craft, about myself, that yeah, I can accept slow progress, and that is something new for me. I don't know if you're able to like understand the point that I'm trying to make here, but you can see from my body language, from my like overall composure and everything, that I am happy with the progress that I was able to make, and I am not stressed about it. I just wanted to like enjoy the process, which I am, and yeah, we'll keep making progress. We'll keep working on this design. Also, if you remember, I told you like I am aiming of like completing this project by 3rd week of January, so that I can like put out a test recall and do everything else. So that was like nudging me in the back of my mind, but I constantly kept telling myself that it's okay. That was an arbitrary deadline that I had given myself, and it is completely okay to change that deadline. Like nobody is expecting me to put out a test recall like in the 3rd week of January. Nobody is like sitting there like counting days. It's just in my head, and it doesn't matter if things get delayed. And even if somebody was waiting, like life happens. We are all humans, and we need to accept that. And yeah, so yeah, welcome to my TED Talk. So well, while I was not able to complete my goals, I still feel accomplished. I still feel good. I still feel like I made some progress, and I still feel proud of the new design that I'm working on. So yes, and that is all that matters in this craft. So yes, hopefully I will see you in the morning to give you updates on my snuggler, and we'll end it on that note. But if not, that is all the video that I have for you for this time. So I'll see you in the morning. If not, that is all from my end. Okay everyone, so as promised, here is the finished snuggler, the Highland cow variant of the snuggler, and it is ready, it is complete, and I'm so happy that this is complete now, and the way that it turned out. I think I'm getting better at embroidering eyes. These eyes are looking much more better than the ones that I've been embroidering in the past. I don't know for what reason that this snout is looking like it is twisted a little bit. even though it's not. And this embroidery is right in the middle. For some reason, I cannot figure out, maybe it's just looking twisted to me. It's just in my head, I'm seeing it differently, weirdly, but it is completely like centered, and it is right the way it should have been. It is fine, okay? I'm telling you, take my word for it. I'm just seeing it differently. Maybe like in the screen you are seeing it correct. It is not like twisted for you, but yeah, I don't know. Anyhow, so now we have both of the snugglers ready, and now we are ready to like put work in the draft. And yes, you can expect a tester call maybe on Monday or on Tuesday, and tester call will run till like next Sunday, so which is going to be, let me just give you the date so you know better. So the date is going to be 18th. So the tester call will close on 18th, and then from 19th we'll start testing, and you'll have like at least 10 days to complete that. So maybe like 28th, 29th of January is when we finish the testing and get done with this pattern. And then I'm aiming of like publishing this pattern on the 2nd of February, which is going to be like on a Monday. So yes, with that note, I think I'll take my leave, and I'll hopefully see you in my next video. Until then, stay safe, stay happy, and stay connected, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.